Greetings, my beloveds. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am Ani Cafe, the Violet Flame Intuitive, back with another personal reading to share with the collective. And this one is for a client that is near and dear to my heart. This is for a cat that I once owned by the name of Kinsley. We bought Kinsley for my daughter in a moment of guilt when we had to relocate her from one state to another, from one school to another. And she was, as you can imagine, in high school, quite distraught over that sort of a move. And so we bribed her with a cat. So we bought this cat at the pet store. It was a baby kitten. She was all gray in color, and she had a yellowish glow in her eyes. And she was off in the corner, like she was not wanting to get in the confusion with the other kittens who were going all crazy. And that's what drew us to her, was that she seemed like she was more into the peace and calm, like our family. So we brought her home, and long story short, it didn't work out well for the family. So we found her another home. We found her a loving home. And this home allowed Kinsley to really be herself. Kinsley loved to go outside and hunt and just be free. She was into freedom. And we've just received news that Kinsley went missing several months ago. And this is so interesting for me because I've been having synchronicities in my own life related to animals that now are making sense for me. I've been seeing a lot of stray dogs. I have taken a liking to a cat that looks just like Kinsley on TikTok. And I'm not really a pet person, so that was odd, and now I know why. I feel like Kinsley has been trying to communicate with me in a way that will bring comfort, hopefully, to her owner who is still in search of her. So I decided I'm going to pull cards to tap into Kinsley's higher self to see if she has a message for us and to see if maybe she has transitioned over to the other side. And we'll see what we get. I happen to know in my heart that it's all good. But I'm curious to see what the cards come out with regards to Kinsley. If you like what you've been seeing and hearing on my channel, please remember to like, share, and subscribe, and leave a comment to let me know how these readings are resonating for you. Once again, this is a personal client reading. In this case, it's Kinsley. Her new owner named her a different name, but I know her by Kinsley, so I'm going to use that to tap into her energy in doing this reading. I'm going to be using the Celtic Lenormand deck. I chose this deck because it gives you an option to swap out some of the cards. So for instance, if you don't want to work with the dog card, you can work with the cat card instead. So I'm inspired to use this deck since we're looking for Kinsley. So let's get started with a shuffle and a prayer, calling on Kinsley's higher self. The light of God surrounds us. The love of God enfolds us. The power of God protects us. The presence of God watches over us. Wherever we are, God is, and all is well. So be it. Kinsley, calling on your higher self, please communicate with us through me and let us know what happened to you. Where are you? How are you doing? And any messages you may have for your owner that is extremely distraught that you have gone missing. Okay, we're looking for the cat card here. There she is. Coming out next to the whip and the mice. Look at that. Kinsley lost a fight. And this is a key to a house. So interesting. Not sure what that means right off the bat, other than her owner has the cat door open in case she were to find her way home. So interesting. We're going to clarify. Well, this is outside. She was an outdoor cat. The mountain is blocking the key. So that's interesting. That's the moon. We have the clover, the stork, the garden, the mountain, and the moon. I'm going to just go ahead and pull all the clarifiers because this is going to be interesting to figure out. Okay, so we have the mice, the whip, the cat, the key, and the house. And when I see this, mice means a loss. Something is weakened or diminished. The whip is conflict, tension, arguments, aggression, competition. And here we have Kinley. And this is why I said lost a fight. And these two columns behind Kinsley, these two columns are what has happened typically in the past, in the subconscious, or something we already know. This is Kinsley now here. And this is going forward. From this point forward, we have a key, which is an opening, access, opportunity. And then we have the house, which is comfort and security and structure. We use a key to unlock a door. Her owner told me that they've left a cat door open in case Kinsley returns. So that was the first thing I thought about here. And the first thing I thought about here is that she was in some sort of a fight and she may have been weakened or lost this particular fight. So let's clarify the mice card. With the mice card, we have the clover, the child, and the tree. The clover has a dual meaning. The clover card can sometimes be a timing card, meaning that this is something that has just happened. It's a fleeting sort of, it's a good luck card, but it's a fleeting sort of luck. It's not a sustainable luck card, but it is a card of good fortune if it's not about timing. With the child card under the clover, it almost feels like she was playing around and having a good time. The tree is about health and well-being. We can mirror the mouse with the tree because these are both on the end. Loss of health, loss of well-being. It almost feels like Kinsley was playing around outside because I just happen to know she was an outside cat and she lost her life doing that. So I'm feeling like in looking at the mice and the tree, Kinsley may have gotten hurt or even lost her life while playing around outside. With the Sith next to the tree here, that's not good for vitality and well-being. That also confirms something was lost in terms of that. It looks like she may have lost her life. It may have happened all of a sudden. Okay, let's go to the whip card. If this was a fight, it resulted in a transition. The stork card is a card of relocation, movement, transition, changes. So this fight changed things. And here is a lady. This, I believe, is her owner because this woman's life changed overnight with the loss of Kinsley. The Sith card is all of a sudden here, and she's on top of a surprise, something that happened suddenly. Okay, so this fight changed this woman's life suddenly. Okay, we're looking at Kinsley now. Kinsley, below her is the garden. Kinsley was an outdoor cat, that makes sense. Underneath the book is about secrets, hidden things, things that are not yet known. So something about outside that we are not aware of. This is the path card, also the crossroads card. When we pull the crossroads card, this card has a couple of meanings. It can be about a change of direction. You can't stay on the path that you're on when this card comes up. You either have to go one way or another, and that's why it is also looked at as the crossroads card. When you come to a crossroads, that means things must change or have changed. So with the book beside that, what we don't know is which direction Kinsley took when she came up against this crossroads outside. And it could be that Kinsley came upon something outside that she could have come across something on her path and she didn't know what it was. And if she was a fearless cat, which it sounds like she really grew into once she started to be an outdoor cat, she may not have been privy to the dangers while she was innocently playing here. Okay? So then we have the key, which is an opening or access opportunity, but it's blocked. So something blocked her way. She may have been on this path. La, 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 la. And on her path, she faced an obstacle or a challenge with the mountain here or blockage. But here we have the lily and we have the heart card. That's very interesting. It's almost like when you send flowers or when you extend an olive branch or it's like the peace and calm card. Peace, harmony. And it's above the heart card here. The heart card is about matters of the heart. It's about relationship, two things coming together. I heard, be still my heart. This lily card is also about purity, innocence. When she was on this path and didn't necessarily understand the danger she was in, she may have approached it in a very innocent manner. I heard curiosity killed the cat. I'm sorry, people. I don't see the cards that would indicate that she has died, other than the mice mirroring the tree shows that her life was weakened, but I don't necessarily see that she has passed on. Okay, so the house is here, and we have the moon. So the house is safety, security, and comfort, and the moon is about image, reputation, or intuition, psychic, spirituality. Underneath the man, this could be her owner's partner. We have them here, the lady and the man. It's like they're facing in different directions. It's almost like the woman is looking for Kinsley here, and the man is also on a quest. They are pure in heart in this matter, but they don't know where she is with this book. The fish card under the man, that's abundance, that's money, wealth, that's currency, flow. We know that cats like fish. I'm not sure if they live near a body of water. I know they live in a very dry place. They may have gone out to the waters as a couple, because the heart card here is also relationship. Together, they could have gone out to a stream or nearby body of water to try to find Kinsley. Here, the waters are in motion, they're flowing. This is underneath the man, but on top of him, the waters are calm. And this card can be about promotion. You know, Kinsley may have upgraded her home. I can't. I'm sorry, this is not funny. But you have to take the messages as they come. I almost feel like, did Kinsley find a better home? So what cards on here would signify like that she's lost? We have the path here, no way. Yeah. The book next to the path would be lost. Also, the mice is lost. The stork is relocation. Now, when we owned her, she was not the most trusting. So I have a hard time believing that she voluntarily chose a new home. I know her owner is a very loving owner. And there are other pets in the house as well. Let's see, I don't know if I see. She could have been chasing a mouse. Okay, let's go literal here. She could have been chasing a mouse vigorously, like round and round and round. and got herself lost. I know pets, I know cats have very good instincts. So interesting. And the woman is facing the child. So I feel like the child in the woman's life would be Kinsley. You know, the child is like, la, 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 hanging out with the chickens, searching for eggs. Just an innocence. There's such an innocence here. And it's possible that the man, let's just say, for instance, Kinsley found a new home and this is the new owner here because their backs are turned. She does not know this man in the book here, but he's a good man. And he has good intentions, but there is an obstacle here between the mountain and the heart. So it's almost like this is the current relationship, ownership relationship, and good intentions are blocking access to Kinsley getting home. I'm like, how far did she roam? Look, she has the path card up here, unknown path. How far did she roam? I mean, if she was chasing a mouse, I mean, there ain't no telling. I would be interested in doing the research on how far can a cat go before it loses its scent to get back home. I'm about to ask ChatGPT. Hold on. So I looked it up on ChatGPT, and it says for outdoor cats, these cats are more accustomed to exploring their surroundings and may roam up to 1 to 5 miles from home while still being able to find their way back. In rural areas, they might roam farther as the terrain is open and less crowded. It's interesting. They also add in what I picked up on is that cats may lose their way if they venture into unfamiliar territory and encounter predators or territorial cats, extreme weather conditions, human interference, such as being taken by someone. And that's what I was feeling about she may have been picked up by someone because she roamed too far. Most cats tend to stay within 1 to 2 miles of home. And if she's afraid, if she's scared, she could be still in the vicinity but hiding. They rely on their sense of smell, which can help them navigate back even over long distances. Oh man. We don't have the ship card. I would look for that for how far she has gone. And also on the path with this heart card, because this is two people coming together, right? So it almost feels like, did she have a friend out there in the wild? Did she have a cat that she hung out with? She could have gone home to that cat's house. But cats are very territorial. Wow, this is a mystery. So I don't think that we can assume that she is not alive. I mean, this is a weakening of the life, and this is all of a sudden hitting a crossroads, but this is the coming together of a heart, and this is abundance. So this is not a sad ending here. This man is standing on top of this abundance. So it's like she may have upgraded her living situation when she got lost. Okay, so this is outside, and this is image, promotion, spirituality, but the mountain is blocking. It's like you can overcome. This is an overcoming here. So I'm not so sure that she lost a fight now. I'm almost thinking that she was chasing these mice, and this store card is a relocation. It is the moving truck came and we uprooted the family and we moved somewhere else. And it's next to the clover. So this was not a negative relocation. Whatever happened, she ended up in a better place. I mean, you could say she's in a better place spiritually. So this is the part where I talk about my synchronicities, because I have been seeing a lot of stray dogs. And this is before I knew Kinsley was missing. But all of the dogs that I saw they did not appear to be lost. They were very independent. They knew what they were doing. They looked very assured. sure-footed. They didn't appear to be afraid. They didn't look like they were hungry or in danger. They were just kind of roaming around doing their own thing. I saw like 4 or 5 in the span of about a couple of weeks. And also, I started following this cat on TikTok. I think her name is Priari, and her mother dresses her up. They live, it sounds like an Indian accent, and they dress her up in all this garb and pretty dresses, and she lays there and she takes it, and it's the cutest thing. And she looks exactly like Kinsley, and that's, I guess, why I was drawn to her. So that's another thing that has happened since Kinsley has gone missing, before I knew she was missing. So let's think about that in terms of synchronicities. That cat on TikTok is living a very luxurious life. And those dogs, those stray dogs, were very unbothered. I'm hearing keep the door open. You never know. She might come back. Because if she found a new home and they won't let her outside, which I can't imagine. There are no cages, like if you were to think about her being taken to a humane society or something. There's no prison here. There's no cross card. There's no cemetery here. Let's see what else did not come out. There's no trickery, so there's no fox. There's no snake. I was wondering if maybe she got bit by a snake. There's no snake here. The ship card didn't come out. That's a long journey or far away. That's not here. I felt like she was messing around outside, chasing a mouse, and relocated herself until she was found. She got lost. You know, with this book here on the path, this is an unknown path outside. I mean, she was a very smart outdoor cat, very perceptive. There are no predator birds in this reading. You know, you think about a hawk or an eagle or a vulture swooping down and snatching her. Nope. They go for the low-hanging fruits. The people that leave their pets outside that are not outside pets. I don't feel like she was attacked. She was not attacked. And I mean, this is abundance over here. It almost feels like she is being very well taken care of. And the opening to her coming home is blocked because this man has very good intentions on keeping her safe. He has no idea how to get her home with the book behind him. Okay, so let me look at some more of the mirroring. So you can mirror the mouse with the house is a lost house. So here we go again. When you lose your way home, okay? This good fortune and this promotion, reputation, this feels like she's in a good place, whatever that may be. Look how calm and happy this little girl is right here. And you have the man who is a working man. You know, it's almost like, is she on a farm? You know, that has a whole lot going on. And she a bit more concerned about getting home. I don't even know if she is trying to get home now. Okay, so this is vitality, family, ancestry. But the Sith is not facing the life. You know, if the Sith was on the left side of this card, you could say that there is a negative effect on her livelihood. But the Sith is facing away from her livelihood. So that means that something about her well-being happened all of a sudden on this path. Okay? But two things came together, and now they are living abundantly. So, okay, finishing with the mirroring. Vitality, well-being, abundance, flow. So that's also a positive pairing. Okay? This mouse with the tree I was initially looking at as a loss of vitality, but I feel like this is a literal mice. These are literal mice. You know, sometimes spirit cuts right to the chase and things aren't symbolic, they're actually literal. I feel like she encountered some mice and was up in the tree and what have you. It's no telling. She might have started hopping trees trying to get to these mice. Okay, this is her over and over again. This is something that she would participate in over and over again, almost like a competition. And this would be a surprise or something that happened all of a sudden during this competition, during this fight, or during this aggressive hunting. Hunting. This is a hunting tool. This tool is actually used to cut wheat, to harvest wheat. It's a harvesting tool. And the whip is an aggressive tool. It's a whipping. So I feel like Kinsley is the aggressor here. And I heard that when I was shuffling cards, I heard, let's not assume Kinsley was the victim. Okay? And so this is her on the path. Okay? She no longer, she got off her path and she ended up going in a different direction. Okay? And I'm mirroring the cat and the path here. And then the key with the heart, opening of the heart. This is the coming together of two things. And this could be an opportunity. She saw an opportunity that ended her up in relationship with other folks. Okay, the house is security, comfort, home. But then we have the fish. That's abundance. Let me also look at the other words for the fish card. Money, quantity, material value, excess, transaction, flexibility, expansion, abundance, resources. Wherever she's at, she's eating good. She is eating good. She found wealth and abundance. I mean, they might even be feeding her live fish. I mean, you know, not live fish, but they might be feeding her some good stuff. She don't want to leave. Oh my God. Okay, folks, I'm wrapping this up. Let's see. Let's mirror the diagonal, the corner card. Let's look at the corner cards, right? So we have the mouse across from the fish, right? What do cats like? Mice and fish. I rest my case. The house and the tree. So that's home. And this is also family. This is yeah. She found a home and a family that's taking good care of her. There's no sad cards in the reading, people. The mountain is a challenge or a blockage, but she overcame that here with the moon. The Sith is not facing her life, so this is something that happened all of a sudden on the path that landed her into a more abundant life, potentially. Wow. I did not expect that. This is what I have for you. I wish Kinsley well. My only concern now is with her owner, who is completely distraught and does not know where she is. That would be this woman here with the book behind her. She does not know where her child is. So I'm probably going to do a follow-up reading just for her energy to see how she can integrate this experience, balance it out, accept it, and begin to move forward. All right, my good people, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you have resonated with this message, and leave a comment if you feel so inclined, and have a blissful day. I love you. Ashe.